Are you ready?
That's right. You see it. You see it. You see it. It's horrible.
Okay. Throughout the years, we've been blessed with so many good comic book movies. And today, we're going to be picking out the top 10 greatest comic book movies of all time. Let's get straight into it. Now, as I've explained in other videos, this is my personal list, and if you don't agree, that's fine. Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. But yeah, all right, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, we had Kickass. A simple story of a boy who loves comic books, dressing up as a superhero with no powers, and setting out to stop crime. It's amazing. And you got Nicolas Cage running around, so there's that. Coming into number 9, we have The Batman. Now, when I originally first heard about this movie coming out, I was a little skeptical because I heard about the Vampire Man becoming the Batman. I was a little skeptical, like everyone else, but I was very decently surprised with how it turned out. It was very long, I will say. That was probably my only gripe. It was very, very long. But overall, it was a really, really good movie. Coming in at number 8, we have Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this is easily one of the funniest MCU movies to date.
Star-Lord. Who?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because to this day there hasn't been as good a humor. It's just kind of gone down the drain since then.
Sorry, we've been fighting lately.
My name is Darren, and I am not a dick!
But what we got from it was perfect. Coming in at number 7, we have The Dark Knight. I don't really even need to explain myself much for this, but I mean, Heath Ledger, Christian Bale, they're amazing actors. They're some of the best performances ever seen on this big screen to date. I mean, come on. We still haven't seen a better Joker.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Coming in at number 6, we have Logan. This was such a heartfelt, dark, depressing, gritty take on what happens to mutants in the future. And then just having to see all the pain that Logan has to go through, it's hard. I can't. And we get to see one of the coolest rated R Wolverine Berserker attacks of all time. I mean... Coming in at number 5, we have Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Now, don't ask me why, but this movie has so much rewatchability to me. I could rewatch this anytime I want, and I could just sit through it, the entire thing. My personal favorite scene has got to be the highway fight scene. I mean, just look at it. Coming in at number 4, we had Into the Spiderverse. This was such a banger, and it came out of nowhere, too. I remember seeing like one trailer for it in the theaters, and then no trailers anywhere on TV, not on YouTube, anywhere. And then the movie just dropped. I went to go see it, and I'm gonna go see it like 2 or 3 times. It was amazing. Oh my god, the artwork, the story, that was the first time I've ever heard of Miles Morales. I know. And also just getting to see all of the different versions of Spider-Man was so cool. Seeing all the different what am I talking about? All the different Spider-Man villains were so cool. Kingpin, Doc Ock, even though it was the girl version. Tombstone, got Scorpion. There were so many cool different people. And Prowler, come on. It was banger. Coming in at number 3, we had Spider-Man 1 by Sam Raimi. If I could, I'd put the entire series on this entire list, but I'm trying to be fair and put a whole bunch of different other movies on this, so yeah, I'm only going to put the first movie, but the second one is just as good. Third one, I know everyone hates. I love that movie. I need to add it in another video series, but we'll get that to another time. Anyways, I mean, the memes alone from this movie make it one of the best movies of all time for me. I mean, you know, I'm something of a scientist myself. And after X-Men, it was one of the first MCU, well, now MCU, movies to come out to date, ever. It was, what, 2002? That's crazy. I was crawling my way out of the womb when Spider-Man was swinging his way into the theaters. That's crazy. Coming in at number 2, we have Deadpool. Now, before this movie came out, I always knew who Deadpool was, but I never understood the whole gist of him. And then I went in and I saw the movie and I was like, oh my God, this is hilarious. I need to find out who this character is for real. Because I knew him, but not really. And I did my research and oh my goodness, he has become one of my favorite characters of all time. He's funny, his powers are cool, his suit looks awesome. He always has awesome crossovers in the comics now. Ryan Reynolds definitely is Deadpool. No way about it. Which is insane because he got to play Deadpool in the other X-Men movie, and that was shit. That was embarrassing. And he got to redeem himself, which is crazy. Not many actors get to do that. And last but not least, finishing off our list, we have the Avengers. I don't care what anyone says, this is my personal favorite superhero movie of all time. The hype for this movie was insane. The wait for it was absolutely crazy. The buildup of the first couple movies that you had to see, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, it was the very beginning of the MCU. We didn't know what was to come. We didn't know what was coming. And then there was the first ever team-up movie. And I remember having to wait at 11:55 at night for the first release of that movie. And it was life-changing. I wish I could go back to 2012 and see when that movie first came out. And now we're 14 years later. Time really flies. Getting to see Thor and Hulk fight. Getting to see Iron Man and Thor fight. Now, speaking of Hulk, this is a soft spot for me because this is also the best version of the Hulk we've ever seen. And we ever will see. Seriously. Go back and look at the entire MCU timeline. And every time we get to see the Hulk after this movie, it just gets worse and worse and worse until it just becomes embarrassing, a headache. But that's also why I love this movie so much. We get to see Berserker Rage Hulk acting all, you know, gorilla-like and roaring and acting like the Hulk, like in the comics, not making dumb jokes or dabbing or... It's just, I don't know.
Asks for balance.
But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the top 10 greatest comic book movies of all time. If you didn't agree with my list, please go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm gonna go... Go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and read over every single comment that is in the comments. Please go ahead and like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.